G'day, g'day. We are back. You've seen these scenes before. EFL 2 champions, EFL 1 champions. But Dr. Candyman's not done yet. Got our work cut out for us. That's right, we're here in the championship. And this is where the competition's really starting to come to a boil, so it's going to take every one of us to pull together on this one. And we have to do it without our star signing of last season, Jack Lane, who was injured at the end of last episode. Devastating, I know. But we're going to do it. I can feel it. Here we are at the end of the preseason tournament, and only 9 million. I'm a bit disappointed by that, but I'll make it work. Now, at the end of last episode, we had a poll who should be signed, Taizira or Ferreira, so thanks everyone for voting. It was ultimately Ferreira, and without further ado, here he isn't. That's right, you got punked. First signing I brought in was a guy off a free, Serendero. He's 20 years old, 71 overall. I wanted him because, well, Figueira is getting a little bit older now, and for the price, I didn't have to pay anything for him, just his wage. It was a good signing, someone that's going to really come in handy as the time goes on. Here he is, here's the man, Ferreira. We got him. We had to pay top dollar for him, blew nearly our whole budget, but here's the stats. You can see why we had to pay top dollar for him. He's an absolute mint signing, 20 years of age, 74 overall. He's fast, he's efficient. He can play so many different positions. He's going to be a real asset to the team. So without further ado, let's get into his debut game. We were away at Sheffield to start the season off. So the boys got to dig deep. We've got to really bring it to these lads here. And as you can see, it's a very dramatic way to start the season with a double tap-in off the posts. Normally they go out. He had to hit it twice to get it in. So a very dramatic way to start the game. And Rousset is just absolutely on a tear. He's just proving to be a real asset, constantly scoring goals here and there. But it wouldn't be a Dr. Candyman's Macclesfield RTG unless we conceded in stoppage time on the first game now, would it? So that's fine, we'll wear it for now. But not too many of those, please. Now, I brought in a couple of lads on loan. This is the first one I got from Barcelona, Ruiz, 21 years of age, 75 overall. Just needed somebody to fill that void that Jack Lane has left us, because I like Stevens, but we really need somebody else of a bit of power. I also brought in this lad here, Powell, who's 22 years of age. I just needed a dedicated left midfielder because Ishmael was injured, and I thought, I need to bring someone in just in case, give a bit of depth to the squad. With these lads now in the squad, they get their first taste at championship action against Brentford at home. I was hoping that they would get some goals early on, but they weren't the first ones to draw blood. No, it was our man, the gift that keeps on giving, Anderson. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, my friends. It's the toes that help him get this goal here. Deflection off the defender. Looks very graceful going in, doesn't it? But it didn't take long for the two signings to showcase why they're in the squad and why Dr. Candyman was so interested with them, because the two of them together set up this beautiful second goal. Absolutely fantastic work from them. It's just showing to the board, Dr. Candyman knows what he's doing. He's gonna get the results. Next game we're up against the league leaders, Leeds. Wow, that's a phrase and a half. But I was really cheesed off with this game. We had 6 players on international duty and 3 players injured. So I'm playing with like the C squad here. And it was mostly the defenders that were taken off for international duty. So you can see here, like this, the defense is absolutely nowhere to be seen. But Leeds, however, in their credit, they also dropped the ball big time with some defending. And the first time came from this. Now, new signing Surrender literally just walks it into the goal. Like, we'll take it. But of course, that doesn't stop our poor defending, and it was just all over the shop. Like, so many times they'd gain possession and they'd just get these sneaky shots in, just defenders on the run, and they'd walk in, bang, take it, no chance. But again, as I said earlier, Leeds, they also dropped the ball a couple of times here. Gets Ruiz his first goal for the club, which is great. So hopefully more of those to come, please. Thank you very much. Ultimately, going into halftime, it was 2-2. We'd lose this point here because of absolutely shocking defending. Like, just pick up the ball, my friend. And they absolutely slaughter us here at the end, putting it to bed with this beautiful goal to sum it all up. But look at this, it's just defending. Like, we have possession of the ball, we drop it, and then they just work it back in there. Oh well, what are you going to do? Next game to show you is against Nottingham Forest, and I have a surprise for you. Who's this handsome man down the end here? Yes, that's right. That's Jack the Ripper Lane, and he is back. And boy, oh boy, is he back in style. He might have been out for 7 months, but he has not been taking it easy. He's been working that weak foot. Beautiful weak foot goal early on in the game to give us the lead. So thank you very much for your triumphant return, my friend. The action didn't stop there. Our centre defensive midfielder, Surrendero, he just keeps coming forward, putting it in the net. Very similar to Figueroa. They just have this edge. They just want to keep on going for it and scoring the goals. This was some defending that was just absolutely atrocious, where Nottingham Forest 100% should have scored. Somehow, we got away with that. It's more good work from the forwards here, or every single one of them committing 100% to try and get the goals here. So even when one of them, like Ferreira, misses, at least Ruiz is there to pick up the pieces. But 3-0's not enough for our boys. Osadibi comes on as a sub, and we decide, you know what, we're going to change the script. We're not going to concede in stoppage time. No. We're going to score in stoppage time. Now, Osadibi very generously passes this off to Ferreira and gives him the goal that he was well deserved of from earlier. Last game of these highlights is at the KCOM Stadium. We're up against Hull City. I was feeling pretty good about this game, but somehow we managed to do this. I'm not controlling this goalkeeper. He just decides to come out there, leave his post. It's wide open. They walk away with the goal. I was devastated. 5 minutes in, didn't know. Wow, maybe I've underestimated this team here, but no. Good link-up play here between the boys. Sink it away. We're back on par with them. Ferreira's been an absolutely monstrous star for us. Like, he's just scoring goals almost every game. He's an absolute weapon. I'm really glad that we brought him in. I don't know if Taizera was going to be any different, but the way that Ferreira's going, it was absolutely the right choice. We obviously still wanted to win this game because 1 point's not enough. Like, we're in the Championship. We want to be going for the Premier League here. And Ferreira, luckily enough, continues to deliver the goods, brings us up to 2-1, gets us all 3 points. Let's check out that league table. So we're currently at the beginning of January. Let's have a look at the table here, and we are third, 61 points. Leeds United, somehow Leeds United have fallen. They're nipping at us now with 60 points, but we're not actually that far off the automatic promotion zone, which surprises me a lot because it's only 2 point difference. But West Brom seem to have this in the bag. They're miles ahead, 11 points. They have to really bottle the second half of the season in order to tank this lead. It's a pretty solid lead, so I don't know. I don't have any money because I blew it all on Ferreira, so we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. But we've got a pretty solid squad. They've been playing really well. The synergy is really nice, so we just have to put our heads down, put our feet forward, and make sure that we finish off this season well. First game back, we're at the Stadium of Light, and yes, it was an illuminating experience. Thank you, Derek Ray. But you can never count out Sunderland when they're playing at home. Their fan base is so dedicated and so supportive, so intense, that they're going to make you feel it the whole way through. Now, lucky for us, Lane puts us in the lead pretty early on. I'm just so happy to have him back. He's no doubt one of my favourites. I just love having this guy on the team. But as I was saying about Sunderland, we never really had many chances after that, and they put it to bed with this equaliser. We couldn't really answer it after that because, as I said, never count out Sunderland. After that, we're against Blackburn Rovers. They're bottom of the league, and I thought this was an easy in-the-bag win. I played this game because I thought I'm going to get some good highlights out of this. But you know what? Somehow they managed to hold us at bay the whole time. Like, if it wasn't our offensive players that were missing shots or making the shots too easy for the goalkeeper, then it was the goalkeeper just being an absolute monster and stopping the goals. They held us at bay the whole 90 minutes, and the game ended 0-0. I don't know how, but, that's football sometimes. Last game of the highlights, we're up against Stoke City. Now, we were the better team to start off. Like, the first half, we were dominant all over the ball. We're making good plays, good rushes in, but we just never could quite get the finish. And I was getting a bit frustrated because we'd just come off that Blackburn game, and I thought, God, do not tell me that that's going to happen. But this young lad here that I just signed from the Youth Academy, Phillips, it was his first game. I put him on as a sub because our boy was tired. He whips in this absolute belter right at the 90th minute. Now, what's this, you ask? Yes, you are reading this correctly. We are somehow in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. I was just simming all of the domestic cup games because I'm more interested in the league. But all of a sudden, I realised the thing came up and said Manchester City. I'm like, Manchester City, where are we? Oh my God, the semi-finals. Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind playing some European football a little bit earlier than I have to. So I'm going to dive in on this game and try get us the win. Alright, well, lucky for us, we've got no injuries. So we're in full force here. I'm going to start Lane. I'll put Ruiz on later if he gets tired or if I feel like we need to shake it up a little bit. But regular lineup that we're all used to. Whew, this is going to be a tough game. It's going to be very tough. To say that I'm not nervous going into this would be an absolute lie. This is somehow our first time at Wembley. I mean, I really thought that we would be travelling to Wembley a couple of times for playoffs. But no, our first Wembley experience is at the semi-final of the FA Cup. Not a bad spot to be in right now. But we got to get used to playing against Manchester City because we're in the Prem next year. So, got to get used to taking them on. Let's go Macclesfield Town. Let's get it. Oh, well done, Serendero. Oh no. Oh wow. That was such a good play to get it to start off with. So cheap to give it away. Nah, oh this is bad. This is bad. Oh boy. Absolutely split the defense. Oh man. Serendero, that's your position. Get up on him. Oh wow. Keeping their opponents moving and guessing. No! Oh, you're kidding. Jeez. We are getting torn apart here. Oh, why? Like, completely unmarked. What? That's Frank Garcia's post. What's he not doing? Like, he's just in centre. Like, why are you centre? You got this guy outside. Oh. Nice. Oh, as if. Why is this wide open here? Well done, Worrell. Brave defending. Lovely. Pace. Put the burners on. Oh, yes, Anderson! Oh, beautiful. Just exactly where you had to be. Oh, well done. Well done. We're back in it. We're not out yet. We still got life in us. We're still breathing. Just got free of everyone. Oh, and on the outside foot as well. All class from Anderson. Oh. What? What? No. What was that? What was that? We get one goal and we just fall asleep. Are you serious? Like, where is the defenders? Again, completely unmarked. No one's touching this guy. What is going on? Oh. Come on, get it out. Well done! Well worked! Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I was panicking, but Rousset, he's got some good attack positioning and just knew where we had to be to get that goal. I was tempted to take it with Ferreira, but then when I saw Rousset there, I thought, nah, he'll go for it. He'll get in position, and he did. 5 goals in the first half. There's a lot of action in this game. No. What is going on here? Oh, wow. How are they getting this through? What? What was that? I have no words. What? Pick up the damn ball, Wagner. Pick up the ball.
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Can they make him pay a little bit more? It looks like
come on, Lane. Where's the speed? Need the Lane speed here. Well done. Oh. He's sat out most of the season, but he's still electric in front of goal. It's not easy to do to get that past Edison in that sort of gap, but if anyone can do it, Lane can do it. Lock down the defense, lock it down. Lock it down. Stay on your man. No! He didn't! He didn't! I can't believe he put that away. I guess it's Sterling. I guess I can believe he put it away. That's such a good shot. Oh, this is it. No, that's it. That's over. God. 3-5 to Manchester City. I'm proud of the boys for getting 3 goals in against them. Still, we got through to the semis. Onward for next year. Bit of a disappointing game there, but you know what? Brought us back to reality, and that's fine. There's always next season. But look at this. We've only got 3 games left in the league. Where, I don't know, West Brom absolutely bottled it. And now we're in second place, only 2 points off the championship. So, I mean, all we have to do is just win one more game in order to guarantee promotion. So, let's jump into it. Let's finish this. Let's get into the Premier League. Well, it's not the last game of the season, but if we win this game against Brentford, then we're guaranteed into the Prem. We can't get caught after that. The boys are solid. The boys have been playing well. We are just coming off that loss at Wembley, but we can't beat ourselves up too much over that. Room for improvement, but a lot of positive things to talk about. Come on, Lane. Make a run. Make a run, Lane. Ruse did. There we go. Oh, beautiful finishing. All class from Ruse. Saw the run was onside. Keeper didn't get a touch to it. No, he didn't. On the left foot as well. Chips it in. Beautiful finishing. Oh, lovely tackling. Such strength. Let's move it up. Nice. Let's get Lane on a run here. Yes. Over the top. Oh, lovely. Beautiful linked up play from the two forwards. He sets himself up in the right position. Excellent ball in from Lane. And he does what he does best. And that's getting goals. Oh, look at that from Anderson. Man, this guy is absolutely... He's become essential to this team. Oh, lovely worked ball. Lovely. Back out. Can we do it again? And we can do it again! He puts it in a second time. Sense of deja vu here. This was a bit of a Hail Mary. I sort of thought, yeah, no, he probably won't get this, but let's go for it anyway. But no, still makes it work. There's his 24th goal of the season. Beautiful. Again, this link-up play between these two boys. It's like magic. Oh, we're going to see it again. We're going to see it for a third time. You know what? We actually might here. Nope. From Anderson, though? What is that finish? Oh, man. That... Oh, this is beautiful. This is Lane's whole thing. If it's not speed, it's getting over there and putting it in. But this finish from Anderson... Oh, absolute weapon. I was nervous when I first picked this guy up. It's the best choice I ever made. You know, given how this first half went, I thought this second half was going to be electrifying, but no. It's just been goalless. But we did all the work we needed to do in the first half. Just get the ball off him. There it is. Definite promotion, boys. Well done. Top draw result there, but the drama only gets more intense. So we're up to the last game of the season, and Cardiff City somehow managed to lose a game. So miraculously, we're in first place on goal difference. Like, I'm absolutely stunned. Like, we are obviously too good, this team, for anything other than the Premier League. Like, the team is just constantly delivering. So all we have to do now is just deliver on this last game against West Brom. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I believe in the boys. We've done so well already. We just need one goal to put us in front, get us the 3 points, and I mean, we've already got promotion, but now we're fighting for something even better. Now we are fighting for a triple back-to-back championship. So let's get out there. Let's go and do this. Let's make history. Let's go into the Premier League in absolute style. At home as well, at Moss Vale, for us to become the champions of the championship. These fans are in for the ride of their life, because even if Cardiff win, we've got the goal difference. So we're absolutely sorted. Let's get it done, boys. Let's get it done. Ruse, push it, push it, push it. Yes. Onto Speedy Lane. Rip it. Rip it, Jack. Rip it. Jack the Ripper. Ah, it's ambitious. Come on. Come on. No. Oh, well done, Wagner. All right, lad, we gotta pull it. We gotta pull it out. I mean, like, I'm feeling good about how we're gonna play, but you know, we need to win the damn game first before we can start getting cheeky. Oh, never mind. Here it is. No. Oh no. Hello. No. Thank you. Get it out. Get it out. Down here. Yes. Good. 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 Back up. Back up. Back up. Nice. Nice. Back out for Lane. There it is. Finally. Thank you very much. Oh, good. 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 Stonky. Bonker. How'd you find him? Well done. No! No. Do not give it away so cheaply when we've got so much riding on it. Lovely. Oh, good. That was terrible. That was terrible. Just distract them. Just distract them. Keep them in the midfield. Just keep them in the midfield. Yes, there it is. Boys, boys, boys. Who would have thought that we were going to win this game? Who would have thought we were going to win this league? I didn't think we were going to win this league. And here we stand. We're champions of EFL 2. We were champions of EFL 1. And now we're champions of the Championship League. Who would have thought the impact that Dr. Candyman has had on this team cannot be understated. Well done, boys. You earned it. The champions of the league. Who? Unbelievable. Well done, boys. So there you have it, everyone. The resilient Dr. Candyman and his Macclesfield team have won EFL 2, EFL 1, and now EFL Championship. That's the league table at the end of the season. We finished on 109 points, topping Cardiff City, who snagged 106. So let's go have a look at the stats for this season, and would you look at that, Ferreira on his debut season for Macclesfield gets 24 points and the golden boot. He also doubles down on that by having the most assists all season. Got a few other players in there as well. Anderson on 8, Lane on 7 as well. So good stuff all around. And when we're looking at clean sheets here, Wagner with 26 clean sheets. He performed so well. I didn't realise we really were the team to beat this season. So let's dive in, have a closer look at the team stats. With 54 appearances, Jesus Ferreira gets 26 goals across all competitions. Rousset comes in close second with 21. Anderson with 14, absolutely mental job. And Ruiz with a very respectable 10 goals considering he only had 28 appearances. Just good job all around. Same with Lane actually, 9 goals and 32 appearances. Very top stuff from the boys. Looking at the assists as well, there's Ferreira again with his 14, just an absolute weapon. Anderson as well with 10. Lane with 8, he was just a really good goal machine. He was tied with Rousset there. And we got Ishmael there with 5 and then tied 4th with a bunch of the lads down the bottom. So really solid work across the board from our attacking players. They're really stepping up and matching the level of competition. Now I couldn't get Doriato to sign a contract to stay longer than this year. So our backup goalkeeper is gone. You might be wondering, hang on a second, Dr. Candyman, what are you going to do about it? Well, don't worry, I've actually signed a mental person on a free, so I'll show you with the next video. It's very exciting. Now, I've had Ruiz all season. He's very loyal, he's very good, he's a great overall ratings, and Powell has also come in very handy as well as a really solid substitute. He hasn't got the greatest overall, but very good substitute indeed. Like, it was nice having him around. So I'll throw up a poll. Let me know, should we sign either or both of these guys to try and keep them in the squad rotation, because, you know, they could become an asset as time goes on. I'm a bit concerned about trying to get the price for Ruiz though, because it's quite a lot of money to get him. But he was a great player, but I can't really guarantee he's going to play as much, because I'm going to continue to feed Lane and Ferreira some game time because I love them so much. Now here's our squad going into next year, and this is what I'm thinking about in regards for signings. I'm thinking we need to get a more consistent, solid left midfielder and maybe put Ishmael on the bench. I just don't really trust a 72 rating going into the Premier League. I'm also thinking about upgrading one of our centre-backs and getting a more experienced player to come in as a centre defensive midfielder. And because Serendero he's young, he's got a lot of time ahead of him. I'd imagine him being a bit more on the bench and coming in on the games when we've got some fatigue setting in. Goran Stankovic, I like him, but yeah, again, I sort of feel like he belongs on the bench more. I feel like I want a stronger, higher rated player, because the Premier League is going to be a whole new kettle of fish. So let me know if you've got any target signings I should be looking at. But that's it, end of the season. We're midway through 2022. We're going on to our 4th season, and it's an exciting one. We're in the Premier League. We're at boiling point now. So thanks very much for watching the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, by all means, please hook it a like, subscribe so you can keep up to date when I bring out the next video. As I say all the time, I'm having a mad time putting these together. It's so much fun developing the squad and watching them grow. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. So until then, bye-bye.